Alright guys, this is Leon. Did a video last week for you guys talking about cleaning the roof with these gas roof pumps. Now, these roofs, guys, that I can walk on, again, I cut my PSI back on my roof pump to about 100 PSI. That way I'm not having to spray a lot, have any runoff. So let me demonstrate this to you guys. This is all it takes, and you're still putting out more volume than a 12 volt. You're able to cover very, very little runoff. So you can see how fast I'm doing this roof. You don't hardly have any runoff by doing this if you'll cut these gas roof pumps back a little bit. Now again, like I said the other week, if I was standing on the ground, it'd be a different story. But I don't have any runoff by doing this. All I'm doing is putting a light coat over it with about a 5% mix and let the chemical do the rest. That way I don't have any runoff. So again, guys, if you got the gas roof pumps, doing these roofs, turn them back to about 100 PSI. That way you don't have all the volume coming out and you don't have any runoff. You don't have to worry about killing any plants. You don't have to worry about killing any grass. Anything like that. There you go. So I'm just going to do a little light mist. Now, I've been on this roof about 5 minutes. And I've already covered this whole side because you're still getting volume, but you're not having all the runoff. So let me just show you real quick how fast I can do it with this gas roof pump, even cut back at 100 PSI. All I'm gonna do is put me a light coat on it, come right back up. This is the quickest, easiest money you'll ever make. Now, I'm not dealing with a 12 volt. I'm not having to worry about motors going out on 12 volts. Guys talk about these gas roof pumps, having problems with them. If you have any problems with these gas roof pumps, because you're not doing them right. But here you go. Like I said, it's about a 5% mix. Mixed in with my soap. So all I'm doing is just putting a light mix on it. I mean a light covering on it. And by doing that, I'm not worried about runoff. Now while I'm talking to you guys, I'm doing this roof as I'm talking. So this is how fast. So I've actually done this whole roof in about 10 minutes. If anything needs a touch up, I just touch it up. Again, I cut back my pressure on my regulator to about 150 PSI. And that way I'm not putting out a lot of volume at one time. I'm not having to deal with runoff. But I'm still getting a lot of volume at the same time. But I'm not having to worry about running off and getting on the grass and killing the grass and stuff like that. So Okay guys, there you go. This roof has been soaked down. And again, let's call it 15 minutes at the most, but I would say 10 minutes. This whole roof has been soaked, treated. There you go. That's how quick you can make your money, guys. It's all about having the right equipment, having the machines that'll put out your volume so you can get in and get out, make your money, and go to the next job. Now, if you notice, I don't have any runoff on this roof. So everything's sticking. I don't worry about killing any grass. Now, I can turn this volume up on this thing and have plenty of runoff. But that's not what I want. Now, if I was washing the house, I'm going to turn it up to 300 PSI so I can wash it and rinse it. No, I don't rinse, Michael. Man, there ain't nothing faster than these guns. But every man to his own, whatever works for you. So there you go, guys. She's done. Now everything else is left up to the chemical. Let me show you these gutters. Now I don't have hardly anything running down these gutters. Very, very, very minimal runoff. So there you go. Let me show you guys real quick. When I squeeze my trigger, then all I have is 100 PSI coming out. So now what I'm going to do is cut my soap off. Down here and look. So everything's pretty well saturated. So there you go, guys. That's all she is. I see I could treat this roof from the ground if I wanted to. So all I'm going to do now is rinse my soap out, my bleach out of my gun. Put a little bit on the sidewalk, clean that up for them. So let me show you the difference when I cut it up. This is how you cut it up. Now watch the difference. See the difference? Now I've got a lot of volume coming out. So now I'm cleaning out the soap, the bleach in my gun, and my hose. So you'll see water come out in just a minute. Now water's coming out. So now we're back to water. tell you guys all the time, make sure rinse these machines off when you get through. Rinse off all your equipment every time. Keep everything watered down good. Keep all the bleach off of it. All right, guys, I've been doing this video here, what, 10-15 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and water down these plants one more time. Good thing about this house, all the plants except these right here are next to the house, but I watered them down before. Now I'm solo, so it goes to show you can do this solo. What you gotta understand is I don't have any runoff. None whatsoever, because I cut my pressure back. So guys, this is your tip of the day. Watering down the plants again. Like I said, I watered them before I started. Now I'm watering them again. So I won't have anything to die. Let me show you guys something. This is the gutters coming out. All right. There's nothing running out these gutters. No water whatsoever. No bleach coming out of these gutters. Why? Because I cut my PSI back. I controlled my flow. That way I don't have any runoff. So guys, these gas roof pumps, you can throttle them down. You can cut them back with the regulator. Get your PSI down low. Now that roof's been treated. That's all there is to it. Hope this helps some of you guys. Again, guys, this is using my new manifold system. Rinse everything down. I always like to rinse all my equipment off real good when I get through with the job. Always rinse down your machines. Keep them washed down. Keep your trailer washed down. Every time you get through, wash down your equipment. This is the life of your equipment when you keep it washed down, guys. So I spray everything with water. So whatever you charge for these jobs, these roof jobs, so there you go. That's another one in the books. Always squeeze your gun when you get through. All right, guys, that's another one in the books. That roof, front and back, took me probably 15 minutes with a gas roof pump. So, about to reel everything up. Again, keep your equipment rinsed down. You get through each job, wash everything down good.